The information on this program does not constitute medical or health advice. If you have medical issues or questions, you should refer them to your personal physician. All views expressed are merely the opinion of the host and guest. There is no expressed or implied customer relationship formed or intended to be formed with Mattress Express. Hello and welcome back to another week of Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear. I am the president and CEO of Mattress Express. I feel like I haven't been on here in forever. The last 3 weeks, I did ahead of time because I was traveling. I was vacationing and doing things for work and so forth and so on. So it feels like I haven't been here in a long time. Can you believe it's May already? Wow, that's great. Weather's getting nice. Everything's starting to turn green. One of my favorite times of year. So welcome back. I hope you enjoy this show. If you're a first-time listener, welcome. If you have never listened before, this is a show about sleep. We talk about all kinds of things. We interview people. We talk about sleep systems. We talk about the effects sleep has on your life and your health. It affects every single thing you do. You will die of lack of sleep before you will starve to death from food. Right? And if you're not getting a great night's sleep every night, and it really, really affects your quality of life. So, nevertheless, a lot of stuff going on. First, I wanted to address one thing. Tariffs. I know you're sick and tired of hearing of tariffs. I'm sick and tired of hearing of tariffs. But just so you know, in my world, at Mattress Express, it has not affected us. So don't worry about that. I've seen some suppliers that I don't use make increases. I can't think of any that we've had yet, if ever. Sipping my coffee. And so don't worry about that. Who knows what's going to happen? I tend to think that most of the stuff we carry in my world, they're going to make deals and it won't be affected. So I don't want to get into it. I don't do politics on this show. I don't do politics publicly at all because I am of the opinion that I cannot change your opinion and you cannot change mine. So why get into it? People get way too upset about politics these days when there's not much we can do about it. So nevertheless, Memorial Day. This is probably one of the top 3 times of the year that you can get a really great deal on a mattress. Our Memorial Day sales are kicking off this week. We've got some really, really exciting news, but let's talk about the Memorial Day sales. First, we've added 3 new brands. I kept talking on the show. I can't tell you. I can tell you now. I can tell you it's very exciting. As if we didn't have enough brands, because first of all, no one in New York State that I'm aware of has all the brands under one roof that we have, especially now. But before they didn't, now they really didn't. We have Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Purple, Puffy, the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, Posh & Lavish, Therapeutic, the largest selection of flex head beds in New York State. Now we've added Simmons Beauty Rest Black. And we can get all Simmons. Serta Eye Comfort. We can get all Sertas. And here's the big one too. Avocado, all natural organic. If you're not familiar with avocado and you want clean sleep, go to their website. Anything you see there, we can sell you, and we'll sell it to you for the same price as online, but you get to try it at our store before you buy it. So we find that very, very exciting. On the 10th, our new store in Cortland opens. For those of you in that area, it's on Route 281. I always try, if you ever listen to my commercials, I try to give you a marker so you know where they are. And the best way to describe it is it's between the Chrysler and Chevy dealer on Route 281 in Cortland. Big store. This, when you open stores, some go very smoothly and some don't. This didn't. We have been working on this store. I'll bet you it took us at least 6 months to get it open because it was a complete remodel. And you run into, weather and codes, and we didn't know we were going to have to do this, and we didn't know we were going to have to do that, but it came out really beautiful. It used to be a big Napa building, and we remodeled it into a mattress store. You know, when I walked in originally, it's this big, dirty old auto parts store with a big Napa logo in the middle of the floor. I love Napa because I'm a car guy, but this is just an old building. And we started by painting the outside beautiful tan has a nice royal blue awning all the way around with nice signage. And then we had all the landscaping done. Next week, they're paving the parking lot and striping it. Inside, we completely remodel. It's all fresh and clean. You know, it's got all the display walls, fresh carpet, throw really all new LED lighting, really nice, big store. Going to have clearance in there as well as all of our new brands. And I think you're going to like it if you're in that area. Check it out. Open 7 days a week. Absolutely no appointment necessary. Now, during the Memorial Day sales, I could go through all the brands and rattle off how much you're going to save. But suffice it to say, out of all the brands, you can save up to $1,350 when you buy one of those brands, okay? In all points in between. I think it looks like just about everything's on sale. It's a great deal. And, you know, I listened to another radio show, at least in the Syracuse market, that promotes local businesses. And they have this really, really, really small mattress guy on who makes his own mattresses. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. But he says stuff that just isn't true. And he made a comment one time that said, that they're really not on sale. It's not true. It's really not true. You're going to pay less for these mattresses during this Memorial Day sale than you'll pay after the sale. Okay. They truly, you can't say they're on sale if they're not on sale. It's just, you can't do that. So you're going to save money if you choose to come out. And this is a great time in the month of May to come out and get a mattress. It really, really is. You know, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Purple, Puffy, Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, Posh and Lavish, Simmons, Beauty Rest Black, Serta, iComfort, and Avocado. Most of those are on sale. You're going to save money on most of those. So come on out. We had a big clearance sale. We just wrapped that up, but we always have clearance, just so you know that. We have some stores that have a lot of clearance. Our Cortland store will have a lot of clearance. Our Western Lights store in Syracuse has a lot of clearance. Our Watertown store has a lot of clearance. Our Syracuse store has a lot of clearance on Erie Boulevard. I'm thinking Oswego has a lot of clearance. What is clearance? We always generate clearance. Clearance are leftover models, floor models. We've always got them. If you're a bargain hunter, consider looking at clearance beds. Name brand stuff with the full warranty, and you can save hundreds sometimes. It's really a great deal. We sell a lot of them. We're always selling them, and you get great deals. So if you're on a budget, you want a great deal, you're just a deal hunter, you have a model that they don't make anymore that you want, that happens all the time where people come in and go, I love this bed, bought it 2 years ago. Well, they don't make it anymore. Let me see if we have one in clearance. You know, I want one for my camp, or I want one for whatever. Yep. Oh, we got one. Boom. And it's probably cheaper than you paid originally for it. So good deal. Take up to 5 years to pay with no money down for qualified buyers and no credit check payment plans. You know, you got bumps or bruises on your credit. We don't care. We don't care. Come on in. You can go to mattressexpressny.com, complete the 15-second express credit app. You can do it in-store. You can do it on the phone. Call 1-800-NEW-BEDS, and we'll get you all pre-approved before you come in. All stores are at mattressexpressny.com, mattressexpressny.com. You can call 1-800-NEW-BEDS, or you can just visit any store. Again, there's no appointment necessary. All stores open 7 days a week. We now, on the 10th, when we open Cortland, we'll have 10 stores. Soon to be more, because I need more headaches. Anyway, we're heading into the break. This is Kevin Fear. This is Pillow Talk. Stick around after the break. I think you're going to find the next segment pretty interesting. We'll be right back after this.